worship, we listen to preaching, we listen to all. But how can you improve? How can I improve? It's for us to meditate day in and day out for all those things we have listened to. We'll walk with them. We'll walk with them. There's always room for advancement in our knowledge of God. We cannot remain where we are. Nobody has the monopoly of knowledge. That's why he gave for the Bible the sword of the Spirit to guide us. Every human being has a mental vacuum, whether spiritual or natural, have a degree of mental vacuum. This is why we need to improve spiritually and we need to advance in the knowledge of God, so that the Lord Almighty will guide and direct us. There is always room for us to move. We must be prepared to improve our life. Improvement must be desired. And if you desire, like what Paul said in Philippians 3:10, we must press towards it. We must press towards it. Philippians 3:10, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of it, be made conformable unto his death. We must press towards it. Those days I used to think to be a pastor is a lazy job. I tell it's the more active job I can ever see. And serious. But some people relax and quote one chapter and they start preaching and they think it ends there. It doesn't end there. We got, Paul said, power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering, being made conformable unto death. What he went through, what he suffered for me, if I know all that, if I am reasonable, if I want to improve, if I want to succeed, I must emulate him. I must contribute to it. I must respect it. I must adore it. I must worship him. Paul said, I want to know. Paul said within the purpose of God. Hebrews 12:2. God is full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. God has filled you with his will. Learning the purpose of God. Looking unto Jesus. How do you learn? Looking unto who? Jesus. The author and the finisher of what? Faith. Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of what? The throne of God. Looking unto Jesus. He is God, and he was called to the world to be a servant of God. He never showed himself on earth as God. He walked into, according to a ministry. You have a leader in that ministry, whether you're a doctor, engineer, pastor, whatever you are. And if peradventure you err and you're corrected, you don't have to give up. You are under authority. above authority where you are coming from. But in that ministry,